If your compressor or if your AC unit or your box sounds like this. Hey guys, Bobby here. I'm at Advantage Heating and Air Conditioning. There's going to be 3 things that I'm going to pick each week to talk about. It's going to be dirty, it's going to be nasty, it's going to be gross, it's going to be just absolutely fantastic. I cannot wait to show you guys. Tune in each week. You have to see this to believe it. So I was at a customer's house today and I found a drain line buried in the ground. When the drain line gets buried in the ground, multiple things can happen. You can have condensation back up into the drain pan, go into the ductwork, flood the ductwork, not even know it. If your furnace is in the attic, you could have the drain line plug up, flood over, go right onto the ceiling. Once you start to see that water dripping from the ceiling, it's too late. So you want to make sure that that drain line is about 6 inches off the ground. The other thing that I found same day was the coil was plugged and the outdoor cabinet was really dirty. And the dirt was actually moss. So moss is basically gets stuck on the metal from trees, from a lot of shade, from a lot of condensation, from rain. And over time, what it can do is it can plug up the coil. Pretty soon, your system's not going to be able to breathe because it's going to stick with dirt, dust. There could be cottonwood in it. There could be all kinds of stuff. And it doesn't just wash away. You have to physically get an all-purpose cleaner or some sort of coil cleaner on it, and you have to physically wipe it away. You have to get it off there. You have to put some elbow grease into it and get it off of there. The only thing is if it's on the coil or in the coil, preventing air to flow through that coil, now you have to wash it out because it's too tight. It's packed in there. And leaves actually cause a lot of the moss. So if you have a bunch of leaves landing on or inside the system, what it can do is it can also rust the air conditioner. And so say you got a 6-year-old system, it's still in warranty. Unfortunately, if it's neglect to the system, warranty is no longer valid. You need a maintenance so that way the cabinet gets clean, looks nice and new, the coil can breathe. Nobody wants to buy a $10,000 system and 6 years later turn around and have to buy another one because they didn't take care of it. If your compressor or if your AC unit or your box sounds like this, and you guys seriously have to hear this to believe it. That compressor is struggling. The amp draws are almost maxed out. Your refrigerant could be low. There could be a restriction somewhere in the lines. A lot of underlying issues that you don't see. You may even have cold air coming out of your registers. If that sounds like that for a long period of time, number one, your compressor is going to overheat. It will shut off. Your air conditioning is going to stop. Your heating is going to stop if it's a heat pump. You're going to be dead in the water in a sense. Why not be a little bit proactive? Listen for that sound. If it sounds woo, 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 it needs to be a nice, even sound. Thank you guys for listening to the video. I'll be back next week with You Have to See This to Believe It.
Love it.
That's all I got.